Hey Libra, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your first week of June general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they won't possibly be able to apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I get intuitively. I always meditate over the energies for the collective. So again, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then also charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. And doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for the reading. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one, in either one of the decks. So if I get any reversals, wow, and I was just thinking about this card. If I get any reversals, I am going to read it as such because I know they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys today. Yeah, because I seen the Seven of Cups peeking out and I picked up that somebody is getting over the illusion, right? So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song Strength, Courage, and Wisdom by India Irie. I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below so that you guys can listen to it following the reading because I feel like it's definitely going to be in alignment for a lot of you all. Now with this Seven of Cups, when I spread the deck to show you guys that there were no reversals, that for me is clear as day, is a sign that a lot of you guys are over the illusion. I picked up a message that a lot of you guys are ending cycles with karmics. Heavy karmic energy. And I feel like you guys are getting over the illusion of this possible, going through these breakup and makeups. For a lot of y'all, you felt like this person was your twin flame, life partner, soulmate, someone that you are meant to marry. Some of you guys could have even been married to this individual because I did see the hair fine in my third eye. And then what I was just seeing as Seven of Cups, it's like that illusion is over. A lot of you guys have seen the end of it. Now, keep in mind, we are still currently in Venus retrograde in the sign of Gemini. I feel like if you have not already separated from someone, by the end of this retrograde, a lot of you guys the illusion is going to be over. With that Seven of Cups, it's like it's going to be done and over with. And a lot of you all are going to realize like, my emotions was holding me here. Because keep in mind, that's cups. That's the emotions, that's the feelings, that's the love. And a lot of you all are realizing that you allowed your emotions to keep you in a situation that was not for your highest good and wasn't the best for you. At the bottom of your main deck, you had a Four of Pentacles, holding on for dear life. This is always my holding on for dear life card. And I just said some of you guys were holding on to something because of your emotions. Right? And if you notice in the background, there's a moon right by his head. It's like you're always thinking about, just hold on, hold out a little bit longer for this situation. The moon always denotes things unseen, things unknown, things that you don't have clarity about. And for it to even just peeking out a little bit in this picture lets me know that, intuitively in your gut, you felt like this person was meant to be a life partner. But some of you, and that's why you were holding on to it. But some of you all are realizing that you have to let go because this isn't serving you any good. Also, it could be the opposite. You could be dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual who is holding on to you. And this person could be a little off. And when I say off, like mentally and emotionally, they could be a little scattered. Again, with that Seven of Cups. This person can be, I'm trying to think of the right words to say. This person could be a little off, like mentally touched. And they could be someone who is just spontaneous and they just jump at a whim, whatever thoughts they have. They could be scatterminded, they could be obsessive. That's the main energy I'm picking up. If you're dealing with an earth sign and you have separated from this individual, they could be a little obsessive and they could be wanting to just hold on to this situation and not want to let you go. So be mindful of that always. I'm going to and I meant to say also, and I said always, so you could have heard, this person could have told you that you will always be mine. I heard that, that I don't believe in any such thing as coincidences or accidents. There's no such thing. I am noticing this card is peeking up. Yeah, you got the Temperance card. Needing to have some type of patience. I feel like this patience that you need to have, and this is Major Arcana, you need to have patience with yourself. Because a lot of you all are healing right now, and you feel like this is very slow progress. But I'm telling you, whatever the situation that you just got out of, it's a heavy energy of it was karmic. hands down karmic. And then also I seen the judgment card when I was doing a shuffling for your main deck. So I feel like somebody's definitely going to come back in or try to come back in. Keep in mind we are still in Venus retrograde and it doesn't end to June 25th. And Venus is about love, and retrogrades are always bringing things back from our past, and things are resurfacing so that we can either heal them or reconcile. So somebody's going to try to come back, I feel like, for some of you all. So let's hold the deck down and get additional messages. What did I say about that moon energy? I just mentioned in the Four of Pentacles, moon card. So this is the card of Pisces, also Cancer, because you see how you have that crab coming out of the water. Some things are about to get revealed. And I feel like these are more so things about yourself. You know, you also could have found some things out about a person that you were dealing with in the recent past. But I feel like it's some things about yourself. And I'm saying that because I'm hearing a song again. Strength, courage, and wisdom. Like you're discovering some things about yourself that are helping you heal. You know. And I'm looking at it like, you know, wisdom, that's the moon. Strength, you see these wolves on each side. Courage, you see how this crab is coming to the surface. Like having the courage to come and fight against the tide. You know, I'm really picking up that. And wow, I'm really picking the energy up. As we part the deck so that I can shuffle. Ace of Swords, definitely some truths coming to light. Also, with this being the moon card, during this next, I don't know exactly the exact dates. I haven't checked it. I've been pretty bad with that recently. But this next full or new moon may be very influential to situations in your life. Specifically the new moon, because you know the new moons are things that we are trying to attract and bring into our life. So during a new moon, you might want to do some type of prayer, light a candle or something like that, and call in some type of guidance. Because if you look at this moon, he's looking over off into the distance. You might want to call into some type of guidance or some type of protection to help you keep moving forward, because he's looking towards the future, that moon. Because I feel like you're going to get some major, something is going to come through, you know, with the Ace of Swords. That's major epiphanies. That's major truths. That's major revelations. Something is coming in, and I feel like it's going to be very hurtful for some of you guys. If it hasn't already, because I was just talking about moon. So during this past new moon or this past full moon, you may have heard something. And that may be why you are, you know, no longer with this individual. You may have cut ties, because I feel like for quite a bit of you all, you know, yeah. For quite a bit of you all, you know, this is someone from your past. You got that Pentacle energy again. Remember we just saying the Four of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles is about working on something, and you see how his hard work and attention, he's focused on this one specific pentacle. And I feel like this, if you were dealing with an earth sign, you gave this earth sign all of your attention, and then you have to take it back from them once you separate it. But this earth sign, this individual is not taking all their attention off of you. He's very focused on this one pentacle, right? And then you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Wands upright is fast-moving communication, action, usually of the nature that you would like. It's coming up in reverse. I feel like, you know, in connection to earth sign, you heard some things that you didn't want to hear. I'm telling you again, picking up a strong energy of karmic. It was something karmic with this individual, and you're realizing that this person that you thought you were going to keep growing and working with, Eight of Pentacles, about work, you're realizing that it's not going to work with the two of you all because of some things that you heard, okay? So we're going to get two cards. One is going to be a general energy, and the second is going to be a possible outcome. And then we'll get clarifiers for both for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. So let's get, okay, yeah, absolutely. You got the Fool card in reverse. Not taking a leap of faith with this individual, not moving forward with this individual because you don't want to be no fool. Fool card upright, right? This is somebody who's just going to go for it. You like, I'm not going to be no fool. I'm done with this. Major Arcana. Look at that. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Right up under it, you have the King of Cups, and it came up right. You guys becoming emotionally balanced, and you're realizing, like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with whatever it is, because there's somebody who wants to come back. Strong Aquarius and Aries energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You know, some of you, yeah, I'm definitely hearing, I'm not going to be no fool no more. Because it's coming up in reverse. But then also keep in mind, you know, like I said, if you have someone who's going to try to come back from your past, and I really feel like that's the issue or the situation in the very near future. This person may be reaching out to you now. You're going to realize, like, I'm not going to take a leap of faith with that again. Absolutely. At the bottom of the deck, the Death card. And that's major arcana, right? So some of you guys are like, this is dead and done. I'm not doing this again. Yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom. And it's taking you, now that you have the wisdom, you found out some things with that Ace of Swords. You have the courage to move away from this person because you're no longer, you're no longer aligned with this individual. You got Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to tell you, if you are dealing with a water sign specifically, also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a glare right here. You guys are done with this. You're no longer extending yourself. And it doesn't have to just be a water sign. I'm just saying that because, you do have the Knight of Cups right here. But also you have the Fool card reverse, and then you had a Knight of Cups reverse. You're no longer, okay. So the message I'm picking up is that you guys are no longer just jumping into things foolishly as you feel, because you've learned the lessons. Because if you look at the card upright, the Fool card is definitely jumping into something unprepared, didn't do research. He's just like, whatever, I'm just going for it. And then with the Knight of Cups, you see how he has his cup up in the air, like he's already rejoicing and happy and celebrating. You're like, I'm no longer just going to be jumping into situations anymore. I'm going to take my time and be patient because you've learned some lessons from something that a karmic situation that you were in. Yep, that's the overlying message that I'm picking up, okay? So at the bottom of your clarifying deck, you had a 5 of Cups. Absolutely crying over spilled milk. Feeling heartbroken. You could have found out about some third-party situation with this past person. Because if you see it, he's looking down right in the direction of the 3 cups. He has 2 cups behind him. That's a couple. That's a relationship. Again, I'm going to say for a lot of you all, with that Ace of Swords, I feel like you found out about some third-party situation. And you're like, enough is enough. I'm done with this. This river has run dry. This well has run dry. I'm done with this situation. Emotionally, especially, this is cups. Those are emotions. And you see how you have this small, like, riverbank. You're done with this. It's like, literally, you got a bridge right here, water under the bridge, emotions under the bridge. I'm done with this situation. That's what I'm picking up. You're going to hold the deck down and part it and get additional messages. You got the Fool card both times. You're not, and what I'm picking up from this, what I'm getting is that literally, whoever this person is from the past who's going to try to come back, you're done with that. You're moving on to something new. And this is absolutely positive because look at this. You see the background in his is like darker skies. It's like, but also not gloomy dark, but you see how you have those purple colors, and that's your intuition. That's the crown chakra. It's like you've learned some things. You realize, okay, I'm done jumping into situations. I've learned. I'm studying myself. I'm studying the situations that I'm in. And I'm no longer going to keep putting myself in those situations. But you're looking at brighter days because look at this background right here. This yellow. The sun is coming out. You're moving forward, and there's healing. Because if you look in his hand, he's holding this white flower, and white denotes the color of purity. Like, it's a clean slate, a completely clean slate, and you're moving on, and you're moving away from things that no longer serve you. Absolutely. As we part the deck to shuffle, yeah, a lot of conflicting energies in your love life. And I feel like, this is a past energy. You could have just left a situation with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Because remember I said Aquarius, Aries with this. So very strong Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual energy. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely Aries. Look at that. Because you have the Empress. That's Taurus, also Aries. So some of you guys, male or female, it doesn't matter about the sex on the card. Some of you guys are no longer taking a leap of faith with someone who has a strong Aries placement. Again, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I feel like this person is definitely going to come in. And keep in mind, I always tell you guys, whenever we had an Empress, the Emperor is never too far behind because they're counterparts, divine counterparts, life partners, spouses, or, getting ready to take that long-term step. You could have been with this person long term. It's coming up in reverse. And remember I said this person, you felt like this person was your one. This person was a karmic, right? This person was definitely a karmic. And you're deciding that you're not going to take a leap of faith with this individual, especially with it coming up in reverse. Because somebody else is, on the horizon for you. Because now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress upright. This next person very well could be your life partner. Because I feel like you've been through a lot of karmic cycles and you've learned some lessons. And now the universe is bringing someone in who is more aligned with you. Look, as I said, the universe is bringing someone else along who is more aligned with you. Aces are always gifts from the universe. And it came up right. You're no longer going back to this past situation because just like the Fool in reverse, that would be foolish. And then you would be blocking this Ace of Wands someone who's passionate just like you, someone who has drive, someone who has ambition, because fire is always about drive, ambition, potential, action. This person could be very action oriented. Also, this could be another fire sign. I absolutely do not feel like this is the past person. This, I feel like, is another strong fire sign energy. You could be one of those individuals who just attract fire signs. You know, I'm the same way. I'm big on fire signs, you know. So you could be a person who attracts fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And that's positive because, like I said, your Fool card was in reverse. But then your new star, aces are fresh new stars, something brand new. And that's how I know it's not the past person. Also, aces are brand new. So this new person coming in is positive because it came upright. The past is done. That's done and over with. And that's a positive thing. I feel like this person from your past is definitely going to try to come back into your life during this retrograde. Again, it will end June 25th. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, but you're cutting this person out for sure. King of Swords, and this is you. Libra energy. Swords, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You're cutting this person out. Yep. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Cups in reverse for your possible outcome. Again, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get a clarifier for, yep, what did I say? Yeah, what did I say? You guys seen that. Look. Wow. So you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then clarifying it is the Devil card. Karmic, 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 karmic. Look at this. They're bound to each other. And right in between them is the Devil. And if you look at him, in his hand, he has a scroll. That's a contract. But you see there, the tip of it is in flames. This contract, this karmic contract between you and this individual is coming to an end. And just like the song, because as I'm talking, I'm hearing the song again, strength, courage, and wisdom. It took a lot for you to cut ties with this individual because you feel such a strong bond to them. It's like you are literally bound to this person. Because with the Devil energy on a higher note, because everything has a positive, everything has a negative, there's a balance between both. There could be a strong sexual chemistry between you and this individual. Also, you know, you guys could be like kindred spirits, like the same sense of humor. You guys like the same thing. You guys may have grown up in the same area, have mutual friends, and you guys feel bound. And that could have been the reason that the two of you connected in the first place. But at the same time, it was toxic. Because on the more lesser end of it, with the Devil card, is toxic. Like the two of you could be very toxic to each other. Arguments all the time, judgmental, jealousy, anger, you know, even I'm even hearing for some people physical altercations it could be. Nonetheless, it was not an energy where it was conducive to forward movement with happiness. And I know that because, you know, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse right next to the Devil card. Absolutely. That means, no, we're done with this. And you see how the Knight of Cups, his back is facing the Devil card. Which means if it was going this way, it would have been, you would have been reconciling with this person because you would have been riding back towards them. It's coming up in reverse, and that's absolutely positive because you don't need that. I mean, you know, and that's not my personal opinion. You don't need it because if you have that occupying your energy and your space, how can you accept this? You can't. You absolutely cannot. And, you know, that will be a blockage. It's the end of a cycle with a karmic relationship, and I felt that. I said that earlier on in reading. That's done, and done. That's done. Ooh, and then also remember I was saying because it's showing up right next to this Devil card. These are the clarifiers. Remember I said, you know, with you and this past person, also they could have been a Capricorn because this is the card of Capricorn. They could have been a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. I feel like there was a strong sexual attraction. I always say with this card, if you look at the very tip of this wand, it looks like a penis head, right? It looks like the male phallic head. Look at it. So it could have been a very strong sexual attraction, and somebody could have confused sex for, you know, emotion and true love. Not the case. And that was the karmic bond. That was the bond right there. Intimacy. But at the end of the day, you're like, no, there was no true emotion there. You know? Yeah, that was the case with you guys, Libra. That's what I'm picking up for you, okay? So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.